Lakers' secret weapon? A towering defensive prodigy looms in the draft. What's up, basketball fanatics? Get ready to dive deep into the fascinating world of NBA strategy, because today, we're uncovering a potential game changer for one of the league's most storied franchises, the Los Angeles Lakers. Forget the high-profile free agents and the big-name trade targets for a moment. We're talking about a shrewd, low-key move that could secure their defensive future for years to come. The Lakers, always hungry for that competitive edge, might just be on the verge of unearthing a towering 6'10" defensive stopper from international waters, a hidden gem waiting to be polished. This isn't just about a draft pick. It's about smart roster construction, long-term vision, and finding that crucial piece to solidify their championship aspirations. Prepare yourselves, because the purple and gold might soon welcome a young prodigy ready to lock down opponents. The Lakers' late-round lottery ticket. Hunting for defensive gold. The Los Angeles Lakers. A name that resonates with basketball royalty. A franchise synonymous with dazzling offense and relentless pursuit of championships. As the offseason gears up, the Lakers' front office, spearheaded by the astute general manager Rob Pelinka, is meticulously charting their course. While the buzz often centers on bringing in veteran centers to bolster their immediate needs, a fascinating undercurrent suggests they're also eyeing a younger option, a prospect they can mold and develop for the future. The catch? Their first draft pick isn't until the 55th overall selection in the second round. Pelinka's underrated genius, unearthing gems from shadows. Let's be brutally honest. Securing truly appealing options at the 55th pick is like finding a four-leaf clover in a vast field. The elite talent is long gone by this point in the draft. However, this is precisely where Rob Pelinka has demonstrated his uncanny ability to defy expectations. He has a proven track record of unearthing impactful players in undrafted free agency and in the twilight stages of the draft. Think of Austin Reeves, a testament to the Lakers' development pipeline. So, while the pick may be late, make no mistake, the Lakers are approaching this election with serious intent, understanding that even a late second-round pick, if chosen wisely, can become a vital part of a winning rotation. In this challenging scenario, casting their gaze overseas for untapped potential becomes an incredibly strategic move. And that's exactly what Bleacher Report's respected draft prognosticator, Jonathan Wasserman, has projected for the Lakers. In his latest mock draft, Wasserman has the Lakers tabbing Reggio Emilia center Mouhamed Faye with that demanding number 55 pick. Wasserman's insights into Faye are particularly compelling. Mouhamed Faye's defensive range is the draw, though he's also used his size and quick leaping to rack up 59 dunks so far this year, he wrote. He further elaborated on Faye's defensive versatility, which is critical in today's positionless NBA. He could be tougher holding his ground defending the post, but the way he's able to slide his feet and cover ground could help teams picture a switchable big who guards in space and blocks shots. This paints a vivid picture of a modern defensive anchor, a player who can seamlessly guard multiple positions and disrupt offenses across the floor, rather than being confined to traditional post defense. Mouhamed Faye, a deep dive into the raw talent. So, who is Mouhamed Faye, this intriguing international prospect? At just 20 years old, he's a true developmental project, brimming with potential. His physical profile is nothing short of impressive, a towering 6'10" with exceptional length. He possesses the raw athletic tools that NBA teams drool over. However, as is often the case with late-round prospects, there are clear areas for growth, particularly on the offensive end. A detailed scouting report from Sports Illustrated offers a frank assessment of his current offensive limitations. Faye is a limited offensive player as of today, and that's the end of the floor where he looks the most raw, Sports Illustrated observed. He's a good rim runner and lob threat who can also generate second-chance looks on the offensive glass, but he isn't really able to create his own shot. Faye needs to improve his touch and develop go-to moves in the post, and hasn't shown much as a shooter. Most everything he does today is in the paint near the basket. That doesn't mean he has no offensive value, but he doesn't project to be a dominant player on that end. This assessment clearly positions Faye as an offensive work in progress. He's not projected to be a scoring threat or a versatile offensive weapon in the immediate future. His offensive game currently thrives primarily around the basket, leveraging his athleticism for dunks and offensive rebounds. While this might raise some eyebrows for a team like the Lakers, boasting established offensive maestros in LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and, hypothetically, Luka Doncic, a defensively focused center who understands his role and doesn't demand touches, can be an invaluable piece of the puzzle. They don't need him to carry the scoring load. They need him to be a defensive linchpin, the blueprint for defensive excellence. Faye's untapped potential. And this, my friends, is where Mouhamed Faye's true allure lies. While his offensive repertoire is still gestating, his defensive potential is, by all accounts, off the charts. Sports Illustrated further emphasizes his defensive capabilities. Where Faye does have a substantial amount of potential is on the defensive end. They highlighted. He's an aggressive defender who is able to boast his athleticism, agility, and motor to change the game. He's good at navigating the pick and roll as a defender and moves very well in space. His lateral quickness is impressive for his size, and his 7'5" wingspan allows him to do unique things. Picture this: a player with an astonishing 7'5" wingspan, possessing the lateral quickness to effectively guard players in space, a rare combination for a big man. He's an aggressive, high-motor defender, precisely the kind of energy and disruptiveness the Lakers need on the defensive end. His proficiency in navigating pick and rolls, a cornerstone defensive skill in the modern NBA, combined with his impressive movement in space, strongly suggests he could develop into a highly versatile and switchable big, a coveted asset for any elite defense. Faye has already given us glimpses of his promise, delivering a Rookie of the Year caliber season in Italy and steadily gaining traction on the European basketball scene. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, a project. He's raw, particularly on offense, and he has a significant journey ahead of him. However, the foundational elements for a truly great defensive player are unmistakably present. If the Lakers, with their renowned player development program, are willing to invest the time and effort, Faye could prove to be an absolute steal in the second round. The Lakers' current roster is already overflowing with offensive talent. LeBron James continues to perform at an elite level. Austin Reeves has blossomed into a reliable scorer, and the presence of Luka Doncic, in this exciting hypothetical scenario, provides unparalleled offensive creation. What they genuinely crave is a center who can consistently anchor their defense, protect the rim with ferocity, switch onto perimeter players when required, and finish lobs efficiently. If Mouhamed Faye can evolve into that player, a true defensive stopper who embraces his role and doesn't try to extend beyond his current offensive limitations, he would be an unequivocal home run of selection at pick number 55. This isn't merely about drafting a player. It's about embracing a strategic philosophy. It's about acknowledging that championship teams are forged not just from offensive brilliance, but from relentless, suffocating defense. It's about placing trust in your scouting department and your development staff to meticulously sculpt raw talent into a genuinely impactful contributor. So, what are your thoughts, Lakers Nation? Do you believe Mouhamed Faye is a defensive diamond the Lakers should be targeting with their late second-round pick? Can he truly develop into that elite defensive anchor they desperately need to fortify their championship aspirations? Or do you think the Lakers should instead prioritize other options, perhaps a more seasoned, albeit older, big man? We want to hear your opinions, your predictions, and your burning questions in the comments section below. And if you want to stay on top of all the breaking news, the latest draft whispers, and the most insightful analysis concerning your beloved Lakers, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're here to bring you every angle, every rumor, and every crucial piece of information as the NBA offseason continues to unfold.